everybody. Welcome to the court of the Edijester. How are you? He's big. It's a full face mask thing. It's all the fun of the fair, isn't it? It's going on. Here, look. Right. May start for the warrior teachers, right? Okay. Come and join us. We need you, right? Okay. It's that simple. It's that simple. Because without the numbers, I can't run. It won't run. So come and see us, right? Other than that, subscribe and like this and share it. Usual stuff, right? Here we go. Okay. Now, you may have seen recently that some women met in Edinburgh. Did they? He says, did some women meet in Edinburgh? Oh, yes. And you would have seen the hate monster doing his thing. And also possibly a marvellous video by Mr. Meadow taking on the homophobic TRA Fruit Loops that surrounded the women. It doesn't look like the police did as well as they could have done, from what I can see. But it was great to see the women speak and hear the women speak about their lives, which is what it's about. They talk about, the counter-protesters. This isn't a protest, right? It's women speaking for the love of God. God forbid that they should do that. Get in the kitchen, woman. What's the matter with you? It's women trying to speak, and these lunatics playing music. There's pufters against jazz, is it? No, not pufters against jazz. Cabaret against something. Everything. Cabaret against everything or something. We're making loads of noise, these twats. Right, so, but there's a Telegraph article about this as well, so which is really interesting. So, let's have a look at that. Feminists accuse pro-trans activists of intimidation on Scottish March. Women demonstrating against the new hate crime legislation in Scotland call counter-protest abusive and homophobic. Well, it certainly was homophobic, if you saw the signs. They're just plain old-fashioned, down-the-line homophobes. If you go out on the gay scene in Manchester, you can see them everywhere. Homophobes all over the place. Right? Feminists protesting against the new Scottish law marched in Edinburgh against Humza Useless's legislation, which critics, including J.K. Rowling, have warned could criminalise airing gender-critical beliefs, criticise the pro-trans protesters for harassment and intimidation. Pictures from the march show demonstrators draped in the trans pride flag holding abusive placards. So here you go. Trans dogs bite turfs. There's one there. Is it? Do they? Trans dogs. If you imagine that dogs could talk, if there's some world somewhere, some alternate universe where dogs can talk but humans don't know it, right? So that they go, trans dogs bites turfs, and the dogs are going, don't trans me. It's bad enough what you do to us already. Don't trans me. And the other dog going, what does he mean? Why is that idiot holding that plaque? We don't really know. Trans dogs. Women Scotland campaign group told the Telegraph it's pure harassment and intimidation. They are deliberately going out to cause upset. Women are trying to talk about their lives and are being subject to torrents of sexist and homophobic abuse. The march was organised by Kelly J. Keane, a gender-critical campaigner who has led a number of Let Women Speak rallies around the world. A number? She's done extraordinary work. They like to underestimate things in the Telegraph, don't they? Many of those events have attracted counter-protests by nutters. Not pro-trans campaigners, not pro-anything. They're just mad lunatics, Fruit Loops, liberals and lefty Fruit Loops, right? Miss Keane said her purpose was to test the law on the march to see how the police would handle gender-critical chants in light of the new legislation, which took effect on April 1st. So this is real direct action here, folks. This is the stuff. This is the stuff that the best of us are made of, is that they go out there, and there was loads of them. You saw the photographs, but they kettled them in. The police still don't get it, right? These TRA there's something wrong with all of them, right? You've got to look at them to see it. What was it? Lesbians love girl dick. That was the other sign, right? And Mr. Meadow took on this arse, right? Oi, you know, why are you being so homophobic? And they stand there, and then they start singing, trans rights are human rights. What do you want me to tell you? This is as bad as it gets, isn't it, with these bloody idiots? So they're still pushing their nonsense, and there's still enough of them there to cause trouble. The police, from what I'm hearing, seem to think that they've got a both sides situation on their hands. You haven't. These lunatics from the left and from the far left and the far, proto-liberal, not proto, what do they call it? Neoliberal nut jobs. There's not two sides to it. These people are damned indecent, right to the very core. You're going to look at them. Have a look. What's wrong with you? Trust fund running out, is it? Right, so keep going. That's all I can say. And congratulations to all who spoke and turned up to Edinburgh yesterday, including, Mr. Menno, including all those hundreds of women who came together to speak. I also saw an Icelandic man skulking about in the crowd. Could that have been our elder, I wonder? I think it probably was. So fantastic to see it. Wonderful to hear the speeches. Speeches from people with ADHD, speeches from people who got caught in this, speeches from people who are autistic, who are saying leave autistic kids alone. It was an inspiring thing to watch, and I'm really pleased that it happened. And Humza Eustace can F off with his ridiculous laws. Okay? Become a warrior teacher, buy me a coffee. Go away. I'll see you later. Bye.